Smash that like button.
3, 2, 1, time to begin.
Hey, welcome everybody to Crypto Cure. This video I'm just going to talk to you about how to research different coins and what they do. Without any further ado, let's dive in, boys. I use CoinMarketCap to find out the trend of data as far as the price, analytics, or what the coin does. You can find the websites and everything like that from CoinMarketCap. So first off, you can go and search for any coin. Say you want to get Dogecoin, I believe is a coin. Yeah, the symbol is Elon, Dogecoin Mars. This is one I've heard other people talk about a while back, at least a couple weeks ago. And in crypto, a couple weeks is a long time. So as you can see, there was initial hype spike and then it's kind of drowned out since then. Generally, that pattern plays out where you have huge run up and then the price levels off, but the price is higher than what it was. Fractions of a penny down here, and even at its lowest point, it is still double the price of what it was. A lot of money to be made in any crypto that you purchase, just a matter of finding the right one and purchasing it at the right time. Obviously, if you would have purchased it at the top, you'd have been down a hefty sum. I don't really want to research Dogecoin. I was just pulling that up, showing you could search that. What I do want to do is show you that these are ranked normally by market cap. So you can go and see what's the highest market cap down to the lowest. There are going to be some that they might not list at the top 100 or 200 because CoinMarketCap thinks they are a scam. Fair warning that CoinMarketCap is owned by Binance. Binance is a major exchange and they hold the BNB token. So they are a big crypto conglomerate, if you will. So anyways, if we want to search through these, just find cool projects, we can do that. So obviously everyone knows about Bitcoin. It's basically a store of value. It doesn't do much other than transact digital currency. Ethereum is a smart contract that transacts digital currency. It allows other smart contracts to be built on top of it. So it's a blockchain that allows additional blockchains to be built on it. So essentially it's like the web for blockchain. One of the biggest reasons that blockchain and smart contracts are so valuable and important is because the smart contract can't be changed. It's something that's built, it's like a software that's built that does not change. If you build a software to do one thing and never change, that does have value because there's no central point of failure. There's nobody who can shut it off, who can demonetize you or take you off their platform. It just does one thing, anyone can use it. It doesn't know whether you believe a certain way or act a certain way or did a certain thing. It just allows you to use it if you have the native currency. If, say, the government wants to take away your freedoms or your rights to use a platform or do a certain thing, they can. But with smart contracts, they cannot. Something that cannot be changed. In a way, it can be changed if one person holds the majority of the tokens, then they can change the direction of the smart contract. But for the most part, it stays the same as long as it's a decentralized crypto, meaning a lot of people hold it. No one person holds all the coins. So going down the list, we've got Bitcoin, Ethereum. The BNB token is the Binance token. It is pretty much a copy of Ethereum. Fees are cheaper because it's not as expensive. They might have added some code in there to help the scaling of it, meaning more people that start using it, the price or the fees don't go up. With Ethereum, the fees have gone up crazy, easily $200 to $300 just for one single transaction, and that's insane. But the only people that are really doing it are people that have a ton of money, and a fee like that is small, right? So going down the list here, we got Tether. That is a stable coin. Anytime you have a coin that is basically $1 and it always is $1, it's a stable coin. So it's pegged to the US dollar. That's valuable because you can transact in and out of it faster than you could the actual US dollar. Trading between crypto is a lot faster than trading from crypto to fiat. So there's a few of these. There's Tether, USD coin. We can go down the list, Binance USD, Terra USD, and then there's DAI, which is a similar form of that, and it's pegged to the dollar. A lot of stable coins, and they are very important. Back when I first started, you had to transact things through Ethereum or through Bitcoin, and so you were calculating the fraction of a Bitcoin that it would cost to buy a certain coin, and then had to calculate the price of the Bitcoin as well. So it was super hard to transact, wasn't as easy, there wasn't as defined prices, it was kind of all over the place. You had to do quick calculations to make quick trades. So using stablecoins has greatly increased the amount of people that can onboard their money and purchase in and out of certain cryptos faster. Love them. Seoul is similar to Ethereum, but just built on a different network. Fees are cheaper, it's a little bit different. To research about a coin, we can click into it. shows all the data of this coin. It's ranked number 5. The price is 154.50 US dollars right now. I can look at this chart to see the all-time curve, so it's up pretty high. That's kind of the trend of most cryptos right now. They've gone up quite a bit. This coin does quite a bit of stuff, and they have some big sponsors like FTX. Kind of, I wouldn't say they sponsor it, but they purchased a lot of this because they believe in this coin, making the price of this bad boy skyrocket. But it does have a lot of use cases, and it can facilitate more transactions than Ethereum, so it has stayed in its ranks, and it's a pretty quality coin. So I can go to the website here and I can read all about it. Developers, network, really any website that you want to learn about something, you can go on their website and look at the information, read through it, and get a grasp of what the coin actually does. And if we go back here to CoinMarketCap, you look at the top left corner, it says there's 16,762 coins. That's a lot of coins to research, so it's important to have a place that you can find information about a coin very quick. So if we want to find information about, let's do XRP. I don't really care for XRP because the price has stayed very low. It hasn't reached all-time highs, which means there's something going on with it. There's a reason it hasn't reached all-time highs. In their case, they are in a lawsuit with the SEC. So another way to find out information about a coin is you would probably want to look up recent news about the coin. So if I type in news about XRP, it's going to give me, price, charts, Ripple versus SEC, delayed again. So there are a few things we could look up as far as news sources to find out about a coin. You really want to be doing as much research as you can on any coin you decide to look up or decide to purchase, because you want to see the history, you want to see the community, why people are buying it. Is it just hype? And if it is just hype, then you want to have a buy point and a quick sell point, because you know that hype's going to die down. Even with XRP, you can see the chart more recently, there was a lot of hype spikes. Maybe people thought the SEC lawsuit was going to be ending soon, but it hasn't. So you'd have these huge run-ups and then big drops. Let's see, $1.79 down to 50 cents. Huge decrease in your money. But after that point, it's gone up and you could sell it, but still not up to that $1.70, and then it's trailed back down. So every coin is kind of going to have this chart. There's a big hype wave and then this peter down. Every altcoin, I should say. Bitcoin's a little bit different, but it does follow similar patterns. People get excited about it. There's news about it. There's a reason people are buying it, and billionaires are buying it, and blah, blah, blah. And then it runs the price up, and then the price drops down. Go back to this search bar. Do want to show you a few things here. Maybe let's look at Dogecoin. One thing it does show here is what chain it's on, meaning what network it was built on. How I talked about Ethereum is essentially the internet for cryptocurrency in a way. It's its own mainnet, but it has smart contracts and cryptocurrencies built on top of it. Dogecoin happens to be built on the Binance Smart Chain, the BNB token. Like I said, the BNB is a copy of Ethereum, and there's things built on the Binance Smart Chain. Solana is another one of those. It's a mainnet. It's an ecosystem. It's a internet of cryptocurrencies. So Dogecoin is built on the Binance Smart Chain. If you're using browser extensions and wallets to do decentralized finance, you would want to know what contract it's built on, what smart contract is built on. If we go down the list, let's take a look at Chainlink. That one is built on the Ethereum mainnet, but it does have some other mainnets that branch off from it. So normally these would be wrapped Chainlink that you could transact on different networks. Chainlink helps bring a lot of the ecosystems together, and it's a pretty valuable cryptocurrency as far as compatibility between different blockchains. That's why it's called Chainlink. There's a lot more that goes into it, and you can jump on here and find all the information you need based on their website. If they don't have a good website or a good team, you're not going to be able to find that good information, and the coin's not going to be, ranked number 17. So if a coin is ranked pretty high, generally it's well built, it's got a good team, and there's a reason for it. So if we go down here to number 19, you can look at this wrapped Bitcoin. That just means this is Bitcoin that was wrapped. Say you had 1 million Bitcoin or 1,000 Bitcoin that was put into a smart contract so to where it couldn't be touched or used, and then it was wrapped and turned into wrapped Bitcoin and put on the Ethereum blockchain. So it's held up in a smart contract and used on a different mainnet, on a different platform. You can watch other videos on wrapped coins and how they're used. I don't know exactly the specifics of it. It is that coin, but it's on a different mainnet, so you can transact with it on that mainnet. And those are actually really valuable for cross-chain and cross-platform compatibility and use cases. Okay, going down the list even further, a few more things I want to talk about. Really, the list of coins is endless. The possibilities are also endless. Bitcoin Cash was built as a hard fork from Bitcoin. The development team or the community that was transacting with Bitcoin wanted to make it faster and easier to use. So there's a good portion of them that said, hey, we're going to have a hard fork. We're going to create this new chain that's easier to use called Bitcoin Cash. They did have that hard fork. So when it happened, everyone who had Bitcoin got a one-to-one with Bitcoin Cash. They still had their Bitcoin and then they got another Bitcoin Cash and they could transact with the Bitcoin Cash. I believe at that time, Bitcoin Cash went up to $1,400. Bitcoin itself was higher than that, probably 7,000. I can't remember exactly. But the ecosystem of Bitcoin Cash did not take off. Bitcoin is still the dominant cryptocurrency, and that's just a hard fork. Bitcoin Cash is just a hard fork. So it's a little bit different than Bitcoin, branched off from Bitcoin, but it didn't gain as much traction, but it still is ranked pretty high. Going down, we've got FTX token. That is a token for the platform of FTX. It's an exchange platform token, so you can get less fees if you're using their token and stuff like that. So a lot of use cases for having a platform token. There's quite a few platforms that have their token. Most platforms do have their own token. Decentraland Mana, that is a cryptocurrency for metaverse. VeChain is really cool. It tracks supply chains for different products. So imagine you had an apple, everything is tracked on the blockchain using VeChain, and you could scan that apple and find out exactly which farm it came from, who picked that up from the farm, what marketplace they dropped it off at, all those small details. And you think that might not be valuable, but if your food is maybe genetically modified, that's something you would want to know, and you'd be able to scan and find out what exactly was in it. They could even give you the data structure of that genetically modified compound, and it's all built on the blockchain, so it's fast and it's easy, and the data is there and properly structured to give you all that information using VeChain. Axie Infinity is a token for a game. They are one of the biggest ones. The list goes on. Monero is a privacy coin. You can transact without your information being stored on the blockchain, but it's still verified and valid on the chain that it is on. Aave is something you can use to lend and borrow money. PancakeSwap is a decentralized swap token, and the list goes on and on. So many different use cases. I just wanted to show you guys how to research coins and do it quickly. Thanks. Have a great day. Boom.